If you lost it all, still believe in yourself. No one's gonna say you gotta.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chrissy. This is Kick It with Chrissy, and I am so excited to kick it with you. And I am especially excited because today is the first day that I can hop on this camera and say, we hit 100 subscribers! Ah! Thank you so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you beautiful humans. I cannot believe I'm at 100 subscribers already. Like, blows my mind. So thank you for enjoying what I have to say, for sticking around, and I appreciate you so much, and there's no better way to thank you and show my appreciation than to give you guys something that you love, of course. So we're gonna do what I eat in a day again, because I was recommended another creator on YouTube, and I'm always going to shout out another YouTube creator when I can. So before we get started, like the video because I know you like this kind of content. Comment, let me know how you're doing. Did you get your water in, your steps in? How you doing? How's the mental health doing? And subscribe and join the club. Okay, now we are going to be reacting to Consciously Elizabeth, What I Eat in a Day Plus Size or slash Fat Person, and this is a compilation that Consciously Elizabeth put together. So thank you, Elizabeth. And yeah, we are going to be reacting to it together. Before we get started, I used to be 350 pounds. I am no longer 350 pounds, and I'm still on my journey, but I'm a lot closer to the end than the beginning. So I know where they come from. I know what they've been through. In my heyday, I was eating all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm not here to make fun of or poke at or anything like that. I am simply here to react to people who have put themselves on the internet for public consumption. And if anyone out there is on a health journey, perhaps I can say something that and like inspires you, I guess. I don't know. I hate that, but like influences, inspires you to make better choices, or maybe I give you a recipe idea or something, or maybe you just feel a little less alone that you are not on the journey, or you are not on the journey alone. So without further ado, I'm gonna shut my mouth and I'm gonna get into it. Let's go.
What I eat in a day as a fat bitch who very controversially doesn't give a fuck that she's fat. For lunch last dinner at around 12 o'clock, I ended up ordering a Greggs. I had potato wedges and just this hot chicken sandwich. And I don't completely remember, but now I think looking back, I'm
French fries on your sandwich. The good old days. Am I the only one that used to get like a deli sandwiches and put chips on them? Like nothing was, well, you know what? I ate some pretty weird combos, but nothing beats like a Cool Ranch Dorito and bologna sandwich, you know what I mean? Like, let me know if you have any weird like combinations in
new
the
cousins.
comments.
I only had 2 cups of tea yesterday. What is wrong with me? For tea time, I had this big bowl of spaghetti meatballs with loads of cheese on top. I'm still addicted to pasta.
That was spaghetti and meatballs? I mean, that looked like spaghetti noodles, but when she showed it, it looked like chili or something.
Cup of tea yesterday. What is wrong with me? For tea time, I had this big bowl of spaghetti meatballs with loads of cheese on top. I'm still addicted to pasta at the
Is
moment.
that yellow cheese on top of your spaghetti? Get it together. Mozzarella and Parmesan all the way. Parmigiano. Not yellow cheese. Not cheddar. That's for chili. Maybe that's why it's
Finally, I had this
confused.
eggs, caramel and custard donuts from a late night snack with, of course, a cup of tea in bed. What I eat today is
Just a huge donut. You know why? Because she wasn't full from the spaghetti because all the carbs. Not enough protein. If you love noodles and Italian food like me, I suggest that you try making chicken lasagna instead of ground beef. Now you can get ground beef and you can get extra lean ground beef. I think the highest that I've gotten is like 96% ground beef, but chicken, I feel like you can have a whole lot more chicken added to the lasagna with less calories, and it's going to up your protein intake. Same thing with noodles. The other day, I wish I took a picture. The other day we just had like a chicken parmesan with the wide egg noodles. You can't even see what I'm doing. The wide egg noodles. And I mixed that with some fresh cut up tomato, some Parmesan, a little bit of Splenda. and some tomato paste into my little blender, blended it up, made my own tomato sauce, poured that over the noodles, had a little bit of noodles, enjoyed the noodles, but had a huge slab of chicken that was lightly breaded in my Italian breadcrumbs that I talked about the last What I Eat in a Day video, I think. But Italian breadcrumbed chicken breast with parmesan and garlic, and oof, so good, and way more calorie friendly than just making your average spaghetti. But these people are not trying to lose weight, so the advice is not for those people, just for other people that maybe love noodles, love pasta like I do, and you're looking for a little bit of a different take, or a healthier take on it. That's just an idea.
As a fat girl who barely eats anything. For breakfast, I had half of this smoothie with strawberries and PB2 powder. It was honestly really good. It was kind of like
PB2 powder is way less calories than regular peanut butter, but it is not calorie free. It is still super calorically dense, so just keep that in mind. And I would like to know, I don't think she said, but I'm curious to know what else was in the smoothie.
a peanut butter and jelly. Then we had a sandwich on keto bread. I had turkey, tomato, basil, and mayo.
We just had burgers this past week. Actually, I've made barbecue pulled pork for the first time by myself in the crock pot. And we just got these new buns that I tried that I just got from Walmart called Better Goods. I'll pop up a picture if I can find it. That's the brand that we are using, and I love those buns so much. They are so good. The texture, if you're like a texture person, they're just so like fluffy and so just proper bread. Like it is so good. I'm not keto, but eating keto bread helps with the calories. So if you are on a CAL deficit or anything like that, try keto bread.
Then I got this rainbow sherbet energy drink from 7 Brew. It's a sugar-free energy with orange, sugar-free raspberry, lime, and cola. Then for lunch, I had some mixed greens with this plate of sweet potato, avocado, cottage cheese, and tomatoes.
Okay. Not a whole lot of protein there, but a lot of different colors, a lot of good vitamins. Avocados will provide a good fat, a good carb source with the sweet potato. Cottage cheese is a little bit, but she doesn't have very much cottage cheese there to really hold anybody over. And some greens, watermelon. Oh no, tomato. Yeah, it's a nice snack maybe, but not really gonna hold you over a whole lot.
For a snack, I had some strawberries, and I found some keto whipped cream, which actually was really good. And then some of these imitation crab sticks.
I go hard with those. I don't care who you are. I love those. I do not eat them like that. I actually make like a imitation crab tuna dip where I take like a pack of that and a can of tuna, chop it up, mix it together with some like sriracha mayo and usually like edamame and a little bit of cheese, and I'll just eat that for dinner. Talk about a girl dinner. It's high protein, it's delicious, and yeah, it just is super quick and easy to put together.
A little trail mix. And a sugar-free Russell Stover's pecan delight.
Those are really good. When growing up, my mom would get those from the store and she would be so mad if I ate them. And I had no clue why, but I understand now because that shit is expensive. Expensive, girl.
Delight. Oh, so good. Then I went on a hunt for a Alani Witch's Brew, and I found him. So I had to add some caramel.
I have heard that Alani tastes horrible. I'm not an energy drink person. I would rather drink my, Pepsi Zeros, Coke Zeros instead, and coffee. This is diabolical. Just, oh my god. Just pouring it just straight to the dome. Let me know in the comments. Do you like Alani? Do you not? I've heard that it tastes terrible. And it's just one of those things that people were convinced to buy from the internet, easily influenced. We all are these days.
And a shot of whipped cream for funsies.
For fun.
Then for dinner, I had a grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell. This was so greasy, but it was so good. And of course, tons of water. I refilled my cup 4 times, and
Good.
I got this new cup. Is it not so cute?
It is cute. That burrito alone, like... Okay, so this is the grilled cheese burrito that she got. If you could see it. Oh. That's 700 calories right there. That is... depending on what you get on it now, like, that alone could be half of someone's calories for the day, depending on how petite you are. And that's I mean, she said that she barely eats anything, but she did eat a lot. I mean, we reacted to a lot of different things here. I mean, she had the snacks, the meat, the like imitation crab sticks. She had that little plate of a bunch of color but no protein. She had an energy drink. She had the sandwich. She had a smoothie. I mean, not terrible, but it is so easy to overshoot your calories when you're not paying attention to everything. When you are, those BLTs, as you hear them called in all the other channels that we love, the bites, licks, taste. You're not tracking those. They can add up real quick, girl.
Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy. Today I didn't have anything for breakfast, but for lunch I had some pizza. Doctor that I work for has been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, so we've had a replacement doctor, and today was that replacement doctor's last.
I may be of the unpopular group on this one, but I absolutely hate leftover pizza. It is disgusting to me. It is vile to me. I do not like it one bit, girl. Don't like it. Not worth the CALs to me when it's left over. We just had pizza today, actually. And it arrived almost 2 hours late, and I barely could eat it.
Day. He was so nice and decided to treat us to some pizza, so I had a slice of Hawaiian and a slice of pepperoni. The pepperoni was thin crust and it was super stinking good. Tonight for dinner I made some creamy
So it wasn't left over. Well, that's good.
carbonara bulldog ramen. I didn't film most of the process of me making the ramen, but I made it with some milk, cheese, and then I added
There's so much like sodium in there, not a whole lot of nutritious value unless you're adding to it. I don't get me wrong, ramen is great. Ramen is one of me and my baby girl's favorite comfort foods. We have ramen at least once a week. But a healthy alternative to having ramen is getting the udon rice noodles. I think I've talked about, and I can pop a picture up and show you what they look like. But they are really, really good. They have protein in them. And if you're craving ramen and you want a little bit healthier version of it, that is a good option.
added a soft-boiled egg, some crispy sausage, and a drizzle of lemon. Today's question is for all of my cat parents. So if you're really listening to this video right now, do me a favor, go to the comments, and 1, let me know if you have cats. 2, let me know how old they are. 3, let me know what color they are. And 4, let me know their name. I have an obsession with cats and learning their names.
I have 2 cats. 2 cats. They're twins. They're both black and white tuxedo girlies. One is Cleopatra and one is Candy Cane. And they are, probably about 8 months old. They're not quite a year old yet. We got them from the shelter nearby, and yeah, we're obsessed. They're so cute. You can hear them sometimes meowing in the background for snuggles. But yeah, house full of girls. Poor daddy.
So I'm super excited to see all of my cat parents shine in the comments. I was still a little hungry after I had that ramen. I had it like at 4 p.m. so it was a little early for me. So for dinner part 2, I'm having a sausage wrap with a fuck ton of mustard. But like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me.
Hey, mustard is great. 0 CAL. Mustard, you can start liking mustard real quick when you're a big sauce fan and you have to go on a CAL deficit. Mustard becomes your best friend real quick. You have to be careful. I feel like I say it every video. You have to be careful with the ultra processed meats. We saw it with the imitation crab. With the sausages, mainly, they have these nitrates in them that are not good for you and could cause cancer. So it's fine to have them in moderation every once in a while. Do not make them a regular part of your diet.
What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye.
What I eat in a day is a fat person who knows she's fat and is not on a diet. This one's for all my haters. The hotel we're staying at has free breakfast, so I got a waffle. Later for lunch, my husband took me to a sushi with a conveyor belt, and it was happy hour, so we got a bunch of stuff.
And that's fun. I've never really tried sushi. Sorry. Some of you may have just unsubscribed. So I've never really tried it. I love seafood. I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, just the idea of the raw fish, not really into it. Having a waffle for breakfast, no problem. Have a waffle for breakfast. But you also kind of need some protein in there. You want to start your day off right. If you only had a waffle for breakfast with syrup, then okay. I mean, that could still be a lot of calories, especially with you free pouring syrup, and it's probably not sugar-free. So you just have to be careful with that. But get some protein. Eat your protein first. Get some fresh fruits. Color your plate up a little bit.
I don't know what this is, but it's good. This is a Philadelphia roll. Those are my favorite. And then we got egg rolls. This is like a crab salad thing. I don't know what this is, but that was good too. They called this an LA roll. And then we got the salmon. Delicious. And then miso soup. Later that night, I had some sunflower seeds in Arizona.
That's all you ate that day. I don't know. We've looked it up before. So, I mean, if you eat like an entire sushi roll, that can get pretty calorically dense. And the conveyor belt gimmick, I guess, adds a lot of fun to it. So you see it going by. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, look at all those colors. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Like, it can add a lot of fun to it and a sense of like a game, I guess. And I could see how those calories could add up really quick because you're just grabbing stuff off the conveyor belt and it was happy hour. I mean, you don't need a happy hour at sushi.
This is everything I eat in a day as a happy fat person. For lunch, I got Mexican. I got this bean, rice, and cheese burrito and some cheese fries on the side. It was so tasty. Then I had a Kopiko. I've never read the back.
Bean, cheese, burrito, and fries on the side. Is that what she said? Say it with me. If you've been here before, you know what I'm gonna say. Carbs, carbs, carbs. Roll clip.
Come on down!
Oh, we're getting candy already.
Back at these things, but I guess it's from volcanic coffee beans, which is cool. For dinner, I got Subway. I got basically like all of the meats and all of the vegetables. I think the sandwich is called the Beast, and I got baked lays on the side with a Pepsi Zero Sugar as well. It was so tasty and just a really
Hey, at least you got the zero sugar Pepsi in there. That's a lot of bread. I feel like most places nowadays just give you too much bread and not enough protein. And with the prices going up on everything, it can get really frustrating eating out because you're either getting more bread than you used to, or the bread just looks real big because the sandwich is real wimpy. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, that was all of the meats. That was all of them. That's all they had. Like, that was it. And it just did not look very filling. And the bread is just fill you up, sure, for a very short amount of time, but the sugars in the bread is just going to make you crash.
really nice indulgent meal. And that was all for today. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Here's what I eat in a day as a happy fat woman. Not conforming to be meek and small is just my way of fighting against fascism.
Oh, it's just my way. I will fight the fascism, girl. Good for you. The fascists care that you're overstuffing your face as a political statement, not a sign of a lack of self-control at all. It's a political statement.
Today with a little frozen breakfast sandwich. I defrosted in the microwave.
It's a frozen breakfast sandwich. Make your damn sandwich. And if you don't have time in the morning to make your sandwich, take an hour out of your week to prep breakfast sandwiches. You can make them so much better, so much tastier. You can make so many different kinds of breakfast sandwiches all at once if you just take some time. Just take some time to learn how to cook. Your body will thank you for it.
And then I throw it in the oven because our air fryer has been dirty, like crusty on top, and it makes a really smelly noise. Smelly noise. If that
Clean
wasn't
it.
bad enough, the napkin that I defrosted it on got stuck to the bottom. Gross. I don't do well with those.
Vile. You have to wrap it in paper towel, put it in the microwave, and then you have to eat the paper towel because it gets stuck to your roll or your biscuit or whatever it is.
Sensory upsets. Fun fact about me, I'm helping my family's church with their social media, so I had to go live stream their church service, which is objectively on brand for me. This is sarcasm. I have the scrappiest of all little mouse lunches with leftover salad, and then I also got a little bit of tuna mac and cheese just to fill me up a little bit. I watched Beetlejuice last week, and I feel like I keep on doing the Beetlejuice voice now because of it. Our friend directed a production of Sweeney Todd with a bunch of high schoolers, really talented high schoolers, and so on the way there I had a little bit of chocolate. So I need a sweet treat after lunch. I don't know. It's like written in my...
You needed a sweet treat. Are you sure? You probably were hungry because you had the teeniest bit of lunch and you had one little breakfast sandwich. Like, there's no sustenance. There's nothing there to set you up for success for the day, to get your work done. Like, you knew that you were going to have a busy day. You knew that. You knew that you had to go to the church and live stream. And then it sounds like you're complaining about it, by the way, because it's on brand for you. Is this sarcastic remark? And now we're here at Sweeney Todd eating potato chips because your sweet treat in the car, it wasn't enough. It just got you a little excited, you know, got you ready. You got all those good chemicals firing off in your brain, ready to get some more food in you.
I lost. No idea why. I was viciously hungry during intermission, so my husband and I split this little bag of blanking potato chips.
Mhm.
After the show, we were ravenous, and so we went to Miller's. That wasn't a question. We definitely went to Miller's. It was just a matter of I almost said Miller Lite because we were all insanely hungry. I forgot to take a video of the nachos, but we got gorgeous nachos, and then I got fish and chips. Reason 1,000. My husband
Wrapped in bread. Fish and chips wrapped in bread. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been craving fish and chips. I've been craving it. Really want it. But I got goals, and fish and chips don't align with the goals right now. So I'm going to have to work my way around it and fit it into my schedule. That's the thing about being an adult. You don't always get what you want when you want it. That's just a fact of life. Learn to tell yourself no every once in a while. It's okay. You not being able to say no to another carb-loaded, grease-filled option all day long, you failed every single part of the day. That is not a fight against fascism. That is a lack of self-control, and it is a form of neglect on your body.
Husband loves me as I never eat my coleslaw, so it's always for him. Hung out, had a great time gabbing. Of course, his cast was supposed to go to a different location. Some of them came there, so that was fun. His is my friend. His is the director.
Let me guess, you needed another sweet treat?
Very stale bite of a donut. Got home, had a gummy, and needed some popcorn. While the popcorn was making, I needed to eat Doritos, and then all hell broke.
You're eating Doritos while you're waiting for the popcorn to pop in the microwave. Big bad behavior. Big bad behavior.
Are you okay? The way Billy jumped, I felt so bad. When did the Doritos come into play? My popcorn, obviously.
Made myself some popcorn, had that with some chocolate chips, and that was the
Even her husband is confused. He's like, why are you having Doritos? And I was waiting for my popcorn, duh. And putting chocolate chips on your popcorn. Probably big bag behavior. Probably. But you know what? I do that shit too. I'm not perfect either. How about that? And I call myself out, so ha. I do too. But the difference is I measure my stuff out.
night.
And I get smart pop.
What fat girl eats in a day? For breakfast, I had a gingerbread latte from Costa and a cinnamon bun. This was actually so good, you know. I feel like a warm gingerbread latte is what I needed this morning, you know. I needed it to fuel me. And the cinnamon bun was absolutely banging. And I was heading into London, so at the train station, I grabbed myself a Fanta Grape.
Massive. Probably a super sugary coffee. She didn't mention any sugar-free. Normally they do if it's sugar-free. Cinnamon roll, come on. Not sugar-free. Calorie bomb. Carb bomb. No what? No protein.
I hadn't had one of these in ages, and do you know what? I love grape flavour things. They should make more grape flavour things in the UK, I think. Right, I was out, so I had some adult juice. Yeah, it's pineapple flavour, gorge. This is the biggest scam I've ever heard of in my bloody life. £10 for a roll. And
Told you. £10 for a roll or a sandwich. Nothing on it. Mostly bread.
do you know what's inside of it? A bloody tomato. A bloody tomato and a piece of lettuce in a roll. And I got back from the event, and in the hotel room I had some Thai sweet chili chicken crisps. Oh my god, banging. That's why today. Let me follow me.
She got back to the hotel and still ate when she just left a restaurant. Tell me you're not making good food choices without telling me that you're not making good food choices. I mean, you should not be going back to the hotel to eat more when you just paid £10.
What I eat in a day plus size addition. I did skip breakfast by accident, and I ended up eating a Grandma McFlurry, which was actually really good. I really did enjoy the crunchy bits.
Oh, I thought she said a Grandma McFlurry. I'm like, what the hell is that? You put Grandma in a McFlurry? I'm just kidding. I thought maybe it was like a Grandma's apple pie or something. Like, you know, like something like that. But eating in a car. I've said it once before. I'm gonna always say it. If you struggle with food, if you struggle with food control, don't eat in the car. Don't eat on autopilot. If you struggle with hinging, like I did, sometimes still do, still struggle with it, not still eat in the car. But if you struggle with hinging, stop eating in the car. It makes it so much easier to hide the food that you are eating and hide it from yourself, which is the most important thing. If you are eating in the car because you are focused on driving, you're just stuffing your face, and yeah. It's real easy.
I also had a chicken sandwich, and I ate probably half of my french fries and drank about half of my juice. I really didn't care for the flavor of the french fries after eating them. I don't know if they needed to change the oil or if the fries were old. After running around all day, we did need to stop at the gas station to fill the car up, and I ran inside and got some snacks.
Cheetos. The gas station does have proper snacks, you know, that could actually give you something useful.
I like these jalapeno cheddar cheese puffs, and honestly, I could eat them every single day. However, I don't get
I can tell
these very often. When we returned home, we did stay outside for a little bit, and then we went inside and started cleaning up. After we were cleaning up, I did eat the leftover pork chops and rice-a-roni from the day before. Unfortunately, I did not have a...
Where's your veg? Where's your veg, girl? Where's your veg?
protein shake, and I didn't really eat any vegetables besides potatoes, which isn't really good, but
Potatoes aren't so bad for you. They are not not a proper vegetable in my opinion. They're great. They're great for satiation, and depending on how you cook them, they are a really great source of carbs when you use them. But carbs fill up your energy bank, and if you do not use the carbs that you put into your body, they store themselves on your body in form of fat.
this wasn't a one-off day. Also, I did drink my water.
At least you had some water.
Here's what I ate today as a 23-year-old who does not wake up at 6 o'clock. I also struggle with eating sometimes, but today was pretty good, I think. I started my day off with this croissant BLT. It has lettuce.
That looks pretty. She's a chef. Has lettuce, croissant, looks like turkey bacon, and maybe a hash brown.
Pickled onions, tomatoes, some sauce, and it's so good. And I had it with a hash brown this time and some ketchup. I'm gonna link the
I would say maybe you don't eat a hash brown if you're having the croissant, but I mean, again, not here to lose weight, so you know, what do I know? And maybe get some fruit in. Have fruit at 2 of your plates. 2 of your plates for the day.
like attach the video. I made this in my other, I think it was what I ate in a day, so it'll be step by step of exactly everything I put into it. And this time I had a hash brown just because I don't know,
Free pouring your ketchup?
sounded good, so put some ketchup on that girl, and it was really good. And then I wanted a little drink, so I had this sugar.
I tell you what, I don't know. She's mentioning sugar-free here, so I don't know if she has sugar-free ketchup. But one easy change, if you want to start making changes in your life, switch. If you use ketchup a lot, or if you have a family like I do, and you may not use ketchup a lot, but your kids use ketchup a lot, switch to zero sugar ketchup. The difference is minimal. I can't tell the difference between regular ketchup and sugar-free ketchup, and I switched the ketchup in my house, and my husband had no clue. He had no clue. So, switch your ketchup. Try to switch your sauces. Sugar-free barbecue is a little bit harder, but I tried G. Hughes's. It's a little bit thinner of a barbecue sauce. I love Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I found out that they have no sugar added, so we tried that for the pulled pork, and that turned out a lot better. That was delicious. So there are sugar-free options out there. You just gotta find them. What's one easy small change you can do is start switching your family off of ultra-processed, high-sugared content. Just start learning what's in your food.
Free, or what is it, sugar-free, zero sugar, there we go, zero sugar, Canada Dry, some ice in my cute little cup, and yes, it's still a straw, and yes, what am I saying? And yes, it's still a glass straw. Did I get rid of them? No. Should I have? Probably. But here we are. I'm fine. So for lunch / snack, because I wasn't like too hungry, but I knew I needed to eat something else, I had these spring rolls. They're my favorite from No Frills, and while that was in the oven, I had these Made Good cookies, which are my favorite because they have like vegetables in them, and it's my favorite. So I had this little sauce with it, sriracha, what's it called? It's like this, I got it from Balporn. It's like this.
I like that she's using so many greens here, so many green vegetables. Sorry. I like that she's using so many greens here. She has a lot of green vegetables, cabbage leaf, lettuce leaf, I think. But the spring rolls are not going to provide a whole lot of protein for you. Again, you're not very hungry, and that's fine, but you were hungry enough to grab a pack of cookies. I mean, if you're not very hungry, then I would suggest eating something, again, full of protein. That way, you're eating something, you're getting something in that's going to help your body, but it's not going to have any crazy like side effects as far as crashing or raising your blood sugar.
Sunflower seed butter, soy sauce, sriracha, hoisin, and then I lettuce wrapped my spring rolls, which just made it super crunchy and way better than I could have ever imagined. And so I had a couple of those. I think I had 4. Some lettuce. I had some more of the ginger ale.
And you could have some spring rolls. I mean, I do it too, but also get some chicken. I mean, you could have marinated some chicken thigh in that same sauce and just pan-seared some chicken thigh. Takes a few minutes, and have only 2 spring rolls and some chicken thigh. Or if she's more vegetarian, some tofu or some tempeh.
And then I had this lasagna, which I'm going to link again because I literally just uploaded the recipe today, but you're probably not going to see it till tonight or till the next day, my bad. I also had a brownie that was in the freezer, this like Oreo brownie I made a long time ago. And yeah, stay tuned for these 2 recipes. And
I don't know the girl. I don't know if she's on like a journey. This says what I eat in a day of a plus size / fat person. So I don't know if she's making like healthy recipes or anything like that. But again, she had a bag of cookies and then she's having the Oreo brownie. Like pick one, plan out your day. Don't be the least surprising thing of your day should be what you put in your body. Like that should not be a surprise for you most days. 9 out of 10, 6 out of 7. It should not be a surprise for you majority of the time. But that's just me. Again, I don't know if she makes healthy recipes. Maybe she does. This lasagna looks overdone. Looks a little crispy. But if that's how she likes her lasagna, good on her.
Let me know.
This is everything I eat in a day as a happy fat person. Started my day out by discovering this iced coffee with almond milk in it, just sitting on the counter waiting for me. Very much.
I love almond milk coffees. I never get coffee out anymore. Downfalls of a stay-at-home mom.
Making breakfast with pickled onions and discovered this pickled garlic in the onions. Decided to give that a try, and ooh wee, that was strong.
Yeah, don't eat that by itself.
2 eggs, spring mix, tomatoes, pickled onions.
That's beautiful.
That was just an amazing touch. Then I made the smoothie with papaya, spring mix, yogurt, banana, almond milk, and then I had this snack plate with carrots, bell pepper, braunschweiger, cucumber, pickles, this dip that I made from cream cheese and Caesar dressing. And then
yes, okay. Cream cheese and Caesar dressing. All you gotta do is switch out that cream cheese, girl, and you were so close. You were so close. Just Greek yogurt. Just use a Greek yogurt. Plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. And that would have just switched that. And that would have made it a little bit more healthy. But you're not trying to be on a journey or anything. This is just what you eat in a day. That's great. Good for you. Just for anybody out there. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, baby. Greek yogurt.
I had it with 2 pieces of French bread with butter on it. The recipe for my soup is on my page. Check it out. Also, I had a blemish. Don't look. But yeah, the soup was absolutely amazing. Delicious. So hard.
Love a good soup. Soup is so easy to make, so easy to meal prep, and so easy to build on. You can put so many proteins in there. We have egg drop soup a lot, and I'll put chicken in there, chop up some like a green onion. Sometimes we'll put tomatoes, broccoli in there. Like so every once in a while, we will put in some of those udon noodles that I was talking about. Like some wonton crackers. Oof, yeah, I should make egg drop soup soon. It's not very pretty, so I might have a picture of it and I can pop it up over here. It's not very aesthetically pleasing, but it is delicious, easy to make, easy to prep, and super filling, low CAL. You can make it low CAL, especially the egg drop soup that I make. Delicious.
Hearty, nutritious. If you're not dipping your bread in the soup, like what are you doing? And then for dessert, I had yogurt with peach halves on it, some crumbled up digestive cookies. That was all. Thanks for watching.
If you're gonna have sweet treat, have it at the end of the night. Not bad. Not a bad day of eating.
This is everything I eat in a day as a happy fat person. I started my day out with some black coffee with half and half in it. I was trying to have a bit of a slower morning, so I took some breaths and just tried to enjoy my coffee. For lunch, I decided to have a wrap, had goat cheese, smashed avocado, Kalamata olives, and spring mix. I was having a lot of anxiety.
Wow, that looked really pretty. It seems like she's having a really rough day this day. So good on her for making something that is so filling and will give her a lot of good vitamins. Putting good things in your body will absolutely help. It's not going to cure your mental health at all, but it helps. It helps.
So I was just trying to be really nice to myself, and part of that is just making a really nice, nutritious meal, especially something that comforts me, and this is definitely that. And my kitty decided that he wanted some sniffs. Then I made bulldog. I know this isn't the proper way to make bulldog. I just really like the broth. I just could not deal with using chopsticks today. I like adding cheddar cheese and some eggs to my ramen. And then it was dinner time. I made this really easy dish with rice and barley.
Yeah, I like it. I love ramen. I like adding chicken to my ramen, chicken, tomatoes, a slice of Velveeta cheese. Oh, I'm gonna get some hate. I really love back in my heyday. I would put a huge dollop of peanut butter in my chicken ramen. It tasted like peanut chicken. When you're broke, and you love Chinese food, you want some peanut chicken, peanut butter, chicken ramen, bang. Super high CAL, and not for everybody, that's for sure. But yeah, I used to rock that all the time. I don't know how I got married to my husband. He made fun of me every time, like sitting over there gagging because he can't even with me. But
is the base. Seasoned that with this mushroom powder as well as these herbs. I put a layer of spinach down, some chicken thighs with slices of butter on it. I then filled my cast iron with water. I roasted that for about 45 minutes at 425. It's a super yummy dish, and the rice gets so flavorful from all the chicken juices. I had it with a side of kimchi, cabbage, and miso soup. I also tried this sugar-free root beer. It was very sweet but good. The soup was so yummy.
If you are still on regular soda, I challenge you to try some sugar-free soda of your favorite soda. Most sodas, most brands of soda have your favorite drink in 0 sugar now. I swear I cannot taste the difference anymore. I cannot taste the difference. and I've almost got my whole family switched over to zero sodas. I went over to my parents' house this past weekend for my brother's birthday, and I opened their fridge, and they had zero sugar cherry Pepsis in there and a zero sugar Canada Dries in there. I'm like, oh, I am so proud of you guys. Like, what the heck? So I'm super proud of my family for doing that, for making the switch. You really cannot tell the difference, but you might not like them all. So just keep that in mind. I really like them. I like the cherry Pepsis, zero sugar Dr. Pepper. Oof, oh, girl. Ooh, it should be a crime how good that is. Can't tell the difference in my opinion.
And the kimchi just added such a punch of flavor. Chicken was so moist and the skin got really crispy on top. The bits of the rice that were touching the cast iron on the side got a little bit crunchy, but I liked that. For dessert, I had some cottage cheese with jam and toasted sesame seeds and a side of raspberries. The cottage cheese is so tangy and sweet. I really like it. That's all. Thanks for watching.
She's like not on a health journey at all. I don't know if she just shows when the meals that she's really healthy in, but she tends to not eat that badly. She tends to eat a lot of whole foods, and it is really hard to eat, overeat on whole food. So I don't know.
What I eat in a day is a fat bitch who very controversially doesn't give a fuck that she's fat. I ordered in a Greggs for my breakfast. I had a sandwich and also some wedges, and I ate it over the bag so I didn't get the shrapnel all over my bed. Later on for my dinner, I had a Greggs pizza. Enjoy these clips of me trying to eat it when it's clearly too hot to be eaten. This is my amazing looking vegan kebab that I have for me tea. It was unreal, especially with those crispy chips that I had done in the air fryer. It was just a Velveeta vegan kebab with a little bit of cheese, lettuce.
Yeah, a lot of people have a misconception that eating vegan automatically means that you're eating healthier, and I am here to tell you it does not. It does not. You still got to pay attention to what you're putting in your body and what is in the food you are eating, especially if you're eating ultra processed, marketed to vegan foods.
Cucumber, red cabbage. And then for my late night snack, I had some candy kittens and some cuppers.
Full day of eating as a girly who goes to the gym, tries to change her eating habits, but also can't say no to some fries.
The morning off with some watermelon and lime juice. I did go to the gym for cardio, and I'll probably go again
Good
later
for you.
some weights, but I want something refreshing.
A two a day.
Having about a cup of watermelon.
Watermelon is great. You can have lots and lots and lots of it, and it's mainly water.
And I just wasn't hungry after that, but my coworker did get me my favorite coffee. Screenshot the order if you like. It's pretty low calorie and tastes delicious. I love anything with cinnamon and brown sugar. And then I
Me too. Oh, I've been wanting to try the Oikos protein yogurts, but we're on a single income, or we are a single income family, and I just cannot justify buying a cup of yogurt for myself in our budget. So I just end up buying plain Greek yogurt and then just putting, add-ins. But I want to try it.
Yogurt with some Drizzlicious cinnamon swirl.
Ooh.
This was not my favorite.
I've heard good things about Drizzlicious as well. Again, I just can't justify buying them just for me.
Favorite flavor of Drizzlicious, but they were really good with the vanilla yogurt, and my coworkers loved them so much that they ended up finishing the rest of the bag and buying some more later. On my way home, I had a small sandwich with chicken, cheese, and of course some bacon.
See, she is prepping for success here. She has this ready to go on her way home. I've said everything I've said today is like, I've said this in a previous video, but I have said this in a previous video. If you have to eat in your car and you know that you are going to need to eat in your car, make something at home. That way you know exactly what you're putting in your body.
Baked hot Cheetos, and I washed it down with one of my favorite Ollipops, the apple crisp. It tastes so good.
I know. We got some Dave's hot chicken. This is a top-loaded marshmallow syrup. What is it? Lucky Charms shake, and we're all gonna share it.
This is the Dave.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
These top-loaded fries with mild chicken, extra pickle sauce. It was so good.
And yes, me and my fiance are sharing this. And then we're also going to be splitting a burger from Culver's. The exact calorie count for the day. The top-loaded fries definitely were a lot of calories, and splitting a Culver's burger was a lot of calories, but I really didn't eat that much throughout the day. And the reason I do take my food diaries like this is because if I can't log it, I can look back on it and be like, this is what I ate. I can still show my dietitian what I ate, and trying to like put it in my brain that like food is food. The dietitian wanted me to look more as food being fuel, so whether it makes me feel good or bad, those are the things that I will learn as I go along. So after eating that meal last night, definitely woke up feeling so fatigued and tired, and we didn't even finish the entire thing of the loaded fries, but yet all the rest of the week I was doing really well, feeling really good. So it's kind of like that brief moment of happiness I get when I eat unhealthy food is starting to like not seem worth it.
Yes.
So I'm definitely making progress, even though it has been slow.
Okay. Yes. I love everything that she just said there. Yes. Okay. Yes. First of all, going to do different places to eat out. Big back behavior. Second of all, you cannot know exactly how much is in food when you are getting them out and about. Restaurants can be up to 20% off of the calorie count. 20% off. That could add a whole extra 100 calories to your meal. So half of Culver's burger, maybe half of a Culver's burger is what? Maybe 250? Try 300. Half of those loaded fries, 550. Try 675. And just like that, you've eaten 1,300 calories that day, and you haven't really eaten the rest of the day. But when your like deficit isn't that far off of your main weight, you've already eaten 1,300 calories and you have had other food. You didn't not eat the rest of the day. You had other food. You have to be careful getting food out. You just have to. And that's the trap that so many of us will fall in, thinking, well, I didn't really have a lot to eat. But she logs her food. She takes these videos of her food. She shares them with us. But she also shares them with her dietitian. Her dietitian wants her to focus on how food makes you feel. And that is absolutely correct. I'm not going to tell you that that dietitian is wrong. I may tell you some are, not that one. I don't know everything that that dietitian stands for, but sure, that I can give them that. Food is food, I think is what she said. I don't know if she meant food is fuel or if she meant to say food is food, but saying if she said food is food, not all food is created equal. So it's not just the calories of this and the calories of this. Well, food is food, so it doesn't matter. It absolutely does matter what is in the calories that you are putting in your body. Like she said, she felt so fatigued the next day that she woke up. I often feel extremely bloated, gassy, like icky. My skin feels a bit greasier. Like I don't feel great if I've had a really rough day of eating the day before. And that is because food is not just food. What you put into your body will determine how your body performs. And we have to start treating our body like a well-oiled machine. We have to start treating our body like something that is worth running for 90, 100 years, however long that you plan on being in this life. If you have a car and you want that car to last you 100 years, you're going to take real good care of it, right? You're going to take really good care of it. You're going to be gentle with it. You're going to feed it all the right gas. You're going to give it nice baths. You're going to get the oil changed on time. You're going to be really careful not to accidentally throw it in neutral or accidentally pull the e-brake when you don't need to. Like, you're going to be really mindful of how you treat the car when you want it to run. Our body is very similar. If we want it to run for decades and decades and decades, you have to fuel it properly. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, this was kind of a long one for me. Yay me. And let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And again, thank you so much. Let me take these off. I cannot believe that I have hit 100 subscribers. Like, what the heck? 100 subscribers. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. You matter. Please leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I respond to every single comment. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for kicking it with me. And until next time, bye-bye.
If you lost it all, still believe in yourself. No one's come to say you gotta